Candace Parker and Dwayne Wade.
Daniels, Aiden finding that.
Evan Scott, Robert Hussey, and here won by 4 Wednesday in Portland, shooting almost 50% right across the board. Hit their threes, just under 50% from the field, and they got it first with Edwards working on Vincent for a 3. And it's saved by Austin Reeves. DiVincenzo. Mike Conley will come off the bench. And Gobert, who we just heard from with Alley, will feed to Don. And he puts it up and in. Dante gets the 2 on the floater.
And Dante not having the greatest outing in game 1 guard position with Conley on the bench, but immediately Coach Finch gets him going downhill with the Rudy Gobert pick and roll.
Doncic with that feisty defense of Dante DiVincenzo on him, and they're on top and 3 to fire with the fake and the 3. And the rebound by Edwards. Quick outlet to McDaniels. Goes the other way. Luka in the way into the rack for 2.
Jaden McDaniels going downhill. They're trying to get him in the open court more so he's open. We all do.
Lakers the other night shot 54% from the floor. It was a good night for Reeves, who put in 26. I think Anthony Edwards got hit in the eye as he goes the other way and inside the paint. There's 2, and it's put in. And McDaniels has now 4 on his first 2 of the game. First 2 shots are in.
And Coach Finch talked before the game about Jaden McDaniels emergent from the offensive end. We understand he's long, athletic, can defend, but putting the ball in his hands more to start this season.
DiVincenzo was defending Doncic, who was holding his hand, as you can see. Maybe it was just
a lot of on-ball turnovers, which ignited their offense.
Coach Finch talked about the trades last year that happened and how it kind of changed the team, and how Jaden McDaniels before the trades was going to be more involved in all, get Julius Randle up to speed and everything. And so now, having a full year with this new team, you see the emphasis on Jaden McDaniels attacking, making sure that he's not only shooting spot-up threes, but he's getting in the paint.
And when you talk about that trade, and of course that was right before the season began last year, shocked the NBA, but it takes a team a while to
adjust, and in the same year make it to back-to-back Western Conference Finals. I mean, I'd say that's an adjustment. Vincent
is working on Edwards. Shot clock at 3. Cross court. DiVincenzo. Corner. McDaniels. 3. And it's out of bounds. It's off the Lakers. Ayton was reaching in, trying to grab, and out of bounds. And Minnesota's ball.
Minnesota, they built it on that. They have the switchability that you understand it takes to win a championship in this league.
Julius Randle with a 3.
Well, Anthony Edwards, he draws so much attention, and he is very unselfish. Coach talked about wanting to make sure that he has more opportunities to make sure his teammates get a lot of shots.
Doncic putting it through. 5-time first team. The big trade last year. Randle going in. Contorts on Hachimura with a whistle and a foul. At the 9:28 mark, and Hachimura will pick up his first.
And so much has been on the shoulders of Luka early, able to be and contribute on the offensive end.
You know, Candace, I like it for Luka. I know it's not ideal for LeBron, or I know it's not ideal for the Lakers that LeBron is not playing. But this gives Luka an opportunity to win his team and allow all of us to see the way that he's going to play and how he's going to feel without LeBron being on the court with him. So I kind of like it early in the season for Luka.
LeBron missing a season opener for the first time in his career, and this is his NBA record 23rd season in the league. He's 40. He'll be 41 in December. Time player with this Laker team in his 7th year. Doncic will put up a 3. Hits one right there. A triple, and Luka's got a quick 7.
And you see Gobert in that drop coverage. I don't know how much longer they're going to be able to stay in that, because Luka, that is exactly what he wants to play against.
Edwards the miss. He had 26 the other night, and good numbers last season. Doncic 3. Rebound Randle. Minnesota would like to run more. He says, Chris Finch told us it's not necessarily in our DNA, but when we do run and are better in that kind of a transitional game, we were playing our best. Randle for a triple.
Every time they get an opportunity, they're looking to pitch the ball up. The attacker in this lineup, and so they're looking to pitch it up to him to give him an opportunity to get some early offense.
Reeves making a move, and Hachimura is wide open. Late close, 3 is down, and he's got his first basket.
Touches paint with Reeves. Rui makes the T-Wolves pay.
DiVincenzo. He did not shoot all that well the other night, but he's off to a start here.
Yeah, I think playing point guard, you know, there's a lot in your mind. Now he's able to get a little comfortable and just settle in and shoot the basketball the way he does.
Vincent with the 3.
And right there, Game spreading the wealth from beyond the arc. Right back at you. It's a shootout here at Crypto.com.
Minnesota from 3 the other night was 15 of 30, so they really were hitting, but the Lakers were not. They were 8 of 32 from 3. They lost by 10. They missed 11 free throws in that game. It's a turnover right there. DiVincenzo gets it up, and Edwards will fly inside.
And what you can't do against this T-Wolves team is turn the ball over right there, because they're going to make you pay. They have guys that love to live
mentally and physically to get back with his teammates as soon as possible. Having said that, as the team awaits his return, Luka Doncic, guys, has made it very clear. It's all about that next man up mentality. Kevin?
It is, and a good report, Allie, and thank you for the update. Doncic finding room inside, carving for
out in that zone, and Luka not settling for the outside jump shot, getting to that nice bank shot.
It's Edwards. Vincent there. Gobert with the screen. Trying to poke and prod and spin and fire on that 16-footer. That mid-range shot is what he worked all off-season on.
Just get to his spots. He's more athletic than most guys. He can shoot right over the top of it.
Now they got Ayton over there trying to defend Edwards, and he pops up a 3. He took the second most last season, and he made the second most.
Yes, and Anthony Edwards, that was calm, cool, and collected stepping into that. If you're Ayton, you got to get in his shot-making space.
Oh, nice scoop inside, climbing for 2. Reeves puts it up and in.
He didn't want him to blow by him.
Poked away, Hachimura there. It is off Minnesota. It's the Lakers' ball.
That we talk about Anthony Edwards winning. He's been in the Western Conference Finals the last 2 years. He's only 24 years old. He's done a lot of winning at a young age.
Randall will knock it in. Couple substitution. Naz Reid is 9th. Doncic will bring it up. Reeves, Marcus Smart is in the game. Ayton in the middle. He'll try to set a high screen. And Doncic will try to ply his way in. Rebound Minnesota. Reed, Randall, Reed, the pump, the drive, the floater. Inside, Reeves will control it. Last year, the number 3 seed in the Western Conference. Reeves getting his shot with a little bump, and he gets the 2.
And we saw what Reeves could do on the offensive end, and that team of his points. So Lakers need Reeves to be aggressive, and we would like to see him get to the paint for the Lakers to be successful tonight.
Ayton had the rebound. Reeves the other way, splits the D. Dalton Connect is in the game for the first time. Their top pick last year out of Tennessee with the spin. Reed is there. LaRavia.
Oh, he fouled.
With the move and out of bounds. LaRavia has come in for the first time with Reeves to LaRavia, who was actually drafted by Minnesota as a 3, and that's what he can do. And they wanted more three-point shooting on this team, and they get it with him.
And there were glimpses of great mid-Golden State. Having somebody that can knock down the 3, handle the ball, offload some of that ball handling position for Reeves and Luka.
Edwards with a 3. He's knocked in 1. Rebound, but hip and groin issues the other night. He's kind of been favoring a hand tonight. They go inside. There's Ayton, but the defense was there. Terrific play, McDaniels. Randall. Look at him spin, feed, and look inside, not out of bounds, and an errant throw.
Well, Rudy Gobert. Naz Reid was like, no, I need it a little bit lower.
Team Memphis to Washington. Doncic 3. Terrence Shannon is checked in for the Timberwolves. With Wade bringing it up, and here's Shannon, second-year player from Illinois. Came on strong last year, tried to inside into Ayton the block, and put back up and in by Jaden McDaniel.
Kevin, what did you say? Chicago? Okay, for Candace and I purposes, we just want to know.
Yeah.
We play a little basketball.
We do a little something.
Conley the bump. Doncic hits, foul called. He's got 14 in the first quarter, and he is off to a terrific start. And we're fit. He's in shape. He's lost 31 pounds from last year.
I love that in an interview with Dirk, that Dirk brought up men's health. I love that he brought up men's health, but look to the lab and making sure that he changes all the conversation.
Connect. is defending Edwards. Off balance. Oh, and caught! Wow! Nice shot by Ant.
And D-Wade, what is the next step that Ant Edwards can take in his game? He's got the...
Make the mistake, and then you get a chance to reap the benefit. So, Ant Edwards has shown us the entire bag early in this season.
It's Edwards on the miss, and he puts it up and in. Him and Doncic are going. Yes, has put in 14 for LA. Just as we thought. Their names were on the marquee at 3. Got it!
A little miscommunication on that.
Well, those miscommunications, we shoot before the game in that coverage.
He was shooting with the left hand before the game, by the way.
Connect is watching Edwards. Vanderbilt is in. Gobert is shoved. Shannon will feed. Reed in the corner to Conley. Shot clock at 3 in the floater. Rebound Conley. And then it's finally Jared Vanderbilt. In and healthy, and they need his defense. Doncic will dance, fire, and is getting fouled. He gives you a different move with every part of his body.
We got a counter for the counter. He just puts so much pressure on the defense. You cannot say he just goes left or he just goes right or you can't say that with Luka.
In the past and the present, they've always been able to play at their pace.
Yes.
And one thing, even from rookie year, when Doncic came into the league 8 years ago, not speed him up.
Doncic has the last 9 points for LA. With Edwards working on Laravia. Lost it. Retains it. Feeds it. Reed, a 3. Ooh, Nas Reed.
Luxury of having 7 guys from last season that made over 100 threes. This is not an on night for the T-Wolves. They can do this.
Oh, he's feeling it. Doncic has been on automatic in this first quarter. 21 4 threes. What a display. Conley will put up a long shot. Rebound Shannon, knocked away Lorraine. Screen by Gobert. Switch with Vanderbilt. 3 by Edwards.
They cooking. They cooking.
14.
I love this. Pick them up, man.
Through traffic to the rack.
It doesn't matter.
23 for Doncic.
That old saying, anything you can do, I can do better.
Shannon, the pump fake, and the 3. Rebound collected by Luka, who is exhausted.
Especially if he get the ball, he won't be exhausted, though. Watch how that ball goes. Look, watch his energy.
Here it goes over Reed. Partially deflected, couldn't rise high enough. Shannon will drive, Euro step and feed with the whistle. And the foul. It's on Austin Reeves. Reeves will pick it up. So 4 seconds, game clock and shot clock. Minnesota with a foul to give. Lakers had a foul to give earlier on. 8 in that high screen. Reeves will work on Conley. Chased by the hustling Shannon. Vanderbilt right there, and he steals it for LA. Marcus Smart has it. New possession. Final seconds. Reeves to the hole. No. Defended well. Got a hand on it. 1 second left and out of bounds.
There's Rudy.
1 second. Smart to inbound. Plenty of time. Reeves 3. Good if it goes. And the quarter has come to a close. Doncic and Edwards had in their opener Wednesday at Portland most points scored in a season opener in Timberwolves franchise history. We start the second quarter. Here comes Vincent into Ayton. Gobert is there.
The Lakers point in the paint. He scores over the rim protector in Rudy Gobert.
DiVincenzo losing it inside, and the feed from Conley is out there. Gobert. Also, Jalen Clark is on the floor for the Wolves. Nas Reed remains. Here is Rui Hachimura, Ayton, and Austin Reeves. And Ayton over Gobert.
I love the intentionality by the Lakers right now, making sure to get Ayton into the ball game, making sure he gets touches right away in the second quarter.
Faking a drive inside by Reeves. The collision, they go out of bounds. 4-on-4. DiVincenzo. Clark. A rising player in the 38-year-old Mike Conley. Off the bench now. Better to manage the minutes, Chris Finch told us. DiVincenzo. Laravia defends. Wow, he's hitting them.
And DiVincenzo, known for his shot. Game 1, he told Allie Clifton that he played like
something.
Yeah, something.
Something that stinks.
Hachimura with a lot of congestion. Wolves control. DiVincenzo. Clark will set up. Reeves is there. Tap in was up and through. Got it to go.
You know, one thing that I'm really impressed about with the Timberwolves so far is their transition offense. Normally, when you're a great transition defensive team, you're not really a great transition offensive team. And so to see them be able to put both together is really impressive.
D-Wade, I'm impressed with their depth. You think about Shannon Jewels aren't far off.
Mike Conley just picked up his third. Hachimura. Reed is on him. Shot clock at 5.
I personally want to see more of that offense more, but also just being more aggressive when he gets his opportunities. So, good job, Rui.
Over 8. Reeves the rebound. He's got 5. Inside. Hachimura plants. Gobert couldn't get him. There you go again, D.
Yeah, he shots mixed it up. He's had some pull-ups. He's had some in the paint. He's had some threes. That's the Rui we need to see.
DiVincenzo into Vincent. That's a foul. Lee Vincent. They pick it up. Now in his 3rd season with LA. Reed trying to cut. Bones Highland had it. Laravia was right there. There's a whistle and a technical.
Looked like J.J. Redick had a lot to say.
Well, at least he earned it.
DiVincenzo at the line. J.J. Redick in his 2nd season after a 15-year playing career. Mentioned this earlier to our other audience that the Lakers had that 5th. They were the number 3 seed. Bones Highland with the ball. Conley's got the foul problems. That's a step back 3. Hachimura was defending. It's dug out and saved there by Clark.
And right now, T-Wolves are living off of second chance opportunities.
Like right there.
As the Lakers are struggling to keep the T-Wolves off the glass.
Well,
look at that. That's already 6 offensive rebounds.
That's why I'm a big fan of Rudy Gobert, because he does all the little things. They may not always show up.
So here's Reeves at the line. Second chance points to your point. 14-0 Minnesota.
To guard and figure out an answer for Rudy Gobert and the physicality of the T-Wolves at the rim.
Gobert out. Julius Randle in for Minnesota. Clark going over the back of Laravia.
Kevin, to your point about Aiden, I have a teammate that's back out early. Aiden has to do his work early if he wants to be a good offensive rebounder for this team.
Cutting Vincent. Reads the feed. He's got 3. Here we go. In the corner, Clark. It's a 3. He's improved his shooting.
And if you're looking at a team that understands what their game is, like you said, they're returning 7 players, but also, too, looking at a team and guys that know that coach trusts them, and he's going to put them on the floor. He's going to his bench in these first 2 games a lot.
Hachimura.
And as Hachimura knocks that down, you got a leader like Anthony Edwards for the T-Wolves that's saying in that lovely soundbite as Bones Highland knocks down that mid-range that he himself is putting on this team that Western Conference is not good enough.
Here's a drive by Reeves, defended by Highland. Reeves continues to rack him up. He's got 7. The other.
Highland came in the 4th quarter of their first game and played some important minutes for them, and that builds confidence. And he's a guy who can fill it up, so they need him, and he built confidence last game to have the season that he wants early.
Vincent again. Into DiVincenzo. And out to Reeves for 3. Over Reed, a triple drop.
And what that drive by Gabe Vincent generated, which allowed Reeves to get an easy catch and shoot through.
First time, 52 apiece. Randle against 8. Shot clock at 7. Beautiful play, counted for 2 and sent him to the line. Time now for the Fly Better Moments.
Austin Reeves has been doing the same exact thing. I think early on he had 4 assists. I don't know what he has at this very moment, but he's been doing the same exact thing. And so once you shoot the ball anytime they won't do that, give up a shot for a better shot, it makes you do it as well. And so good move by Gabe Vincent.
Ayton just picked up his first. They go inside. A turnover. Randall and down court. It ends up with newly instated Anthony Edwards. Doncic in as well. Reed on top. That's going to go down. Bones Highland. It was a first-round pick in September.
In the Lakers' last game, struggling with 14 first-half turnovers, settled down in the second half and took care of the ball, but with live ball turnovers in this league.
Laravia shot. And Ayton was right there.
Especially when you have one of the greatest players sitting out. You cannot turn the ball over this much. You want to make sure, like JJ said, get ball on basket and give yourselves a chance.
Randall was taking it in. Ball jarred away. Ayton and Laravia, the Laker 5. Highland remains on the ball. Daniels is in. There's a 3 in the corner from Rui. Defended by Randall and picked up by Edwards and kicked right there. Mistake.
The season, how much practice, how much film, rest, rust, all of those things.
Edwards maneuvers, splits, drives, foul. Foul called in there. Arabia will pick it up. Anthony Edwards to the free throw. Wednesday on ESPN. Terrific games. For more on these games and the NBA, go to NBA.com.
You knew he probably on the isolation would go for the pull-up 3 or the step-back 3. Right now, they don't know what he's going to do. He's getting an opportunity to put so much pressure on the defense. That's why he's getting to the line more.
And if you're the Lakers, it's tough enough to guard Anthony Edwards one possession. You get a miss and you don't get the rebound, and guess what you get rewarded with? You have to guard him again.
How about Smart? Reeves at the other end. But Marcus Smart made that happen.
Well, that's what they brought, that intensity, that guy, defensive player of the year. He knows what it takes. And so it's good to see him get into the mix a little bit.
It's Randall. And Ayton will challenge. Got his own miss. Surrounded by Golden, outside it goes. And picked up by Smart again. Highland, shot clock at 5. Randall, hold on. It's Jaden McDaniels climbing the ladder.
Part of the reason they brought Randall to the Wolves is for his playmaking ability, cutting to the rim.
Under 4 to go. Doncic.
Got it.
The bump, the shot, and the foul on Jaden McDaniels.
Led to, obviously, a lob to McDaniels.
How about the shot making in this game? Each team is shooting over 50% from the floor, 61% for the Lakers, 57% for Minnesota. Each team.
Guards always want to yell at the post. Box out. It's
You're right.
Edwards.
You're right.
Well, how
In. Lakers are small. Here comes McDaniels with Gobert and Randall on the floor, and on top, the screen from Gobert.
right here, the Lakers loaded up on Ant-Man.
Vanderbilt is on him.
Got him.
Good fake. He's got 15. He'll stay there. Doncic had the ball. Swipe by DiVincenzo. Oh, here comes Edwards. He floated foul. Offensive foul on Minnesota. Wipe it away.
I saw another commercial. It flashed in my eye. It flashed in my eyes. I saw another commercial.
Doncic with 25. 23 in the first quarter. Rested a good part of the beginning of the second. About 3 to play in the half. Now Doncic will bring out the defense of Gobert with a 3. Edwards rebound.
Defense, they're picking up Luka a little bit higher, even when they have to switch with Gobert. They're making it a little bit tougher when he comes off the screens.
Hachimura defending Julius Randle. Vanderbilt.
Talked about switching Rudy Gobert on Luka and said he was very confident in that.
Doncic. Reeves. Smart for 3. Timeout Minnesota. We're tied at 61. Doncic 25. Tied at 61. DiVincenzo missed it all. Doncic catches. Season trade last year shocked the NBA world from Dallas to LA. Outside Hachimura. It's a three and a lunging rebound inside by McDaniels. Under 2 to go.
Candace, I've watched Rudy Gobert settle into his role with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Got a chance to watch him up close in Utah. He would be mad if he was missed going to the basket. Right now, he just does his job. He gets back. He continues to bring what he brings to this team without having his hands or putting his head down when he doesn't get the ball. I love his role on this team. He's fully in it.
Second Minnesota, jackhammered in right there by Randall.
And I know Taylor is excited to get to the Luka and Ant, but let's give Julius Randle some credit here. 14 first half points. He averages the highest in his career. Luka knocks it down against the Lakers, the team that drafted him.
Number 7.
Did you have some beef for Miami when you went back and played them?
Well, that don't count. I was old, but I did have some beef for Chicago.
Edwards cross court. McDaniels watching that baseline. On top, Randall.
They're moving the ball very unselfish.
Beautifully. McDaniels with a 3. Hachimura with the rebound. Bumped at every turn. And foul.
All these points right now, they were ready for Luka to score, then everybody else to score.
DiVincenzo picked up his second.
And to your point, D-Wade, Coach Finch, making him work here in this second quarter.
First Laker lead tonight. Doncic highest mark for a Laker in an opening night game since Kobe's 45 in 2007. Oh, he stepped over. He's on the line. A turnover by Minnesota. That's their 7th after having
Right here, Jared Vanderbilt playing the 5, where the Lakers are a little thin in depth at the center position with Jackson Hayes out.
Stay down.
good fake. Doncic fires. Foul call.
I said stay down because I'm sitting over here. Not like I could do it. It's way easier.
It is not the face. They're certainly sharing at him and LeBron of this franchise, and Doncic at the line. Tip off the season with the NBA IDs. It's NBA Cup Championship in Las Vegas. Join now in the NBAM. Another free throw for Luke. 10 seconds. Lakers by 5 by a 68-53 margin and a.
Then try to take the foul where he gets 2 or 3 free throws.
Edwards here trying to beat the clock. LaRavia defends 3. Halftime is here. Lakers by 5. Ending the half on. Oh, that stuff is great, Doncic, and began the game, starts the second half. DiVincenzo in for Conley. Dante with a 3. Don can't hit. Peyton, Luka. Reeves had a good first half. Through traffic, Doncic on the move. So gracefully as he fires.
And as he knocks down that jump shot, a point of emphasis for the Lakers has been no turnovers to start this third quarter. Golden State was ignited as Randall gets the easy look, but the Lakers have to do a better job of game because of second chance points.
13-0 Minnesota, 18-0. Doncic the fake, the feed, and a whistle.
The last shot by Luka Doncic and most.
Doncic, 5 more points to have the most points through the first 2 games in Laker history. Ayton got it right there. The assist from Doncic.
Great job setting that screen, that pocket pass, because the Wolves had to adjust to Luka the Don.
They trap Randall, and there's a whistle. 2K view, shot clock at 3. Hachimura will defend. Randall for the triple.
JJ alluded to us that they were going to
open. Vincent free. Rebounding. Dug it out. Put it in. Because these starts out of halftime have really been sluggish for the Lakers.
Well, making sure that Ayton got the ball early, that he touched the ball, he felt it early, it allows him to be active. And so we're seeing it right now. Putting him involved in the offense right out of the third quarter allows him to get his confidence up.
McDaniels will slice. Lakers will retrieve. Doncic will feed. Vincent, the trailing Hachimura. Timeout, Minnesota. That's the kind of start they've not been.
For us here in the second half is cleaning up the glass, continuing to box out and rebound, as well as taking care of the basketball and keep it moving. Kevin?
Good stuff, Allie. 2 right there from Ant. He had 1 point second half right there.
And if you're Minnesota, how do you calm the storm? You give the ball to Anthony Edwards and let him operate.
Great feed. They can't put it in on the first try. They do on the second. Ayton couldn't get it. Hachimura finishes it off. 13 runs. Now a Laker. Doncic defends Edwards. Inside. Acrobatic move and a whistle.
And Ant, a year ago, might have taken a step back 3. I think
You're always trying to evolve, and I think he has.
Well, he went into the summer with that mentality that he had to be better for this team.
62% shooting from the floor for the game for the Lakers. Lasering it inside. Doncic, Ayton, got it.
And right there, Doncic, just beautiful. Looking off the defense, finding his big under the rim.
What a move by McDaniels. Swaggering his way.
Away from the basket.
Doncic a fake and a fire. Edwards the rebound. Met by Vincent. Again, they're trapping Randall. He tries to squeeze. He feeds, and Clark is cutting. And Gobert grabs the offensive rebound. DiVincenzo a fake. He'll put up a floater. Knocked away. And that's a whistle inside. Subscribe on Prime Video right now. Stream like you're courtside.
And being doubled, especially when he gets the ball in that mid-post area. But the reason...
Doncic with 34. Clark will defend. The bump, the shot. No foul. I read this to my partners here a couple minutes ago during the break. I'm going to read it to you again. 77 so far in the first game and a half. And 78 there.
Luka is just a high IQ player, Candace. He understands. And once he turns to his fade, defense job is to come back and attack him and try to contest his shot. He stays down, hit him with a body, and gets to the free throw line. Just a high IQ player.
What I love about the Lakers, they're moving their superstar around. We've seen him attack the defense.
Hachimura is on him. It's Clark banging his way inside in the foul. Jalen Clark, we've known about Defensive Player of the Year. They lost off the bench. Nikhil Alexander.
Second half, but now just checked in as Shannon Jr. as well. He earned his minutes last year, the end of the regular season, coming off the bench along with Clark.
Doncic picked up his 4th foul, not his 3rd, his 4th. Under 7 to go, and they trap him. Vincent, oh, knocked away inside, swiped by Edwards. It's loose. Doncic in.
And that will get a big guy going right there. Conscious effort to make sure that Ayton is involved and he's touching the basketball. Luka could have shot the floater, but he gave it up to his big guy.
Cross court, Edwards, Randall, triple, bucket.
And Randall knows these rims. He knows them all too well. Go with 22 early points.
Candace, I played with a big guy named Shaquille O'Neal, your big brother, and I understood the importance of making sure he touched the ball. If I had a layup and he was there, I would make sure I give up my layup to give him a lob, because the importance of what he's going to do on the other end of the floor for us, and also screen setting, is what we needed.
Edwards ends, knocked by Doncic, got the 2, and 20 points for Edwards.
I love how D-Wade thought he had a choice of giving Shaq the ball.
Little sportsman.
Guys are going to have to settle into with LeBron out. There's a huge hole.
Yeah, and also, too, LeBron is another one of those high IQ basketball players. So right now, he's watching everything.
Years played for LA. Reeves. Reed defends. Good thing. Good stuff. And 2.
And right there.
Standing the defense was trying to get back to make a block.
Nice finger roll. Drive inside. Good fake by Randall to get his. Luka's got 36. 24 in the first quarter. Reeves. Shannon on him. Doncic loads up. Shot clock at 2. Down goes Doncic. When LeBron's not out there, when LeBron's there, you cannot track him.
And the thing is, Luka and that's what the Wolves seem to be doing if there's a big on him when he got going.
Yeah.
But in the anything.
Conley in. Now coming off the bench, but has accepted the role and is excited about the opportunity for DiVincenzo. Edwards picked up by Ayton. Shot clock at 4. He'll pierce, he'll drive, he'll get it.
And that's with nail help. Austin Reeves right there. Anthony Edwards is so athletic.
Reeves kicking Doncic. Edwards on him. Chiseling, faking, leaning, driving, feeding. Reeves, 3.
I felt like he was throwing that ball to us, Candace. I was getting ready for it.
I feel like that was the payback.
Gave it right back to him.
4 to go in the third.
Offensive foul.
That is Conley, another one. He's not played that much. He's already got 4 fouls. Mike Conley off the bench. Nice addition for this team, and he's healthy. And his toughness and physicality and smarts and defense and communication. Full package. Reeves hard to the hole. Biggest lead for the Lakers. Gobert's getting off the bench. The twirling Edwards. And Laravia's on him. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And Reeves, a fake, a drive into Reed, and a foul.
And as a player in secondary, you want...
Boy, this city is cooking. Clippers are playing across the street. Dodgers in the World Series. And we've got a little bit of entanglement. Lynn Reed, who spins. Gobert was there, whistle blown.
The ball, they're doing everything, but they're closing those gaps, and it's not a lot open for that paint.
Early help, often help, and loading the ball handler. And Luka hits that sweep over the right shoulder.
40.
It's an easy 40, Kevin.
He just passed Jerry West for the most points. Doncic behind the back. Rui will try to feed it, and he does.
And I love the way that the Lakers are covering up the lack of depth at the center position. They're using Rui to set screens. They're using Vanderbilt to set screens. And when they double Luka, he's going to make you pay.
Pretty play. Slicing in. Bones Highland. With DiVincenzo and Reed.
Oh, wow. No trouble, huh? That was nice. Jay, don't pick up another foul.
Doncic easily. And 42 for Luka Doncic.
How easy was that?
Here comes Doncic.
The second chance points and also the bench scoring. They're outscoring them 21-10. The bench, that's what's kept Minnesota in this game.
Fordham here in the few minutes gone in this fourth quarter by 5.
And coming back in this fourth quarter a little earlier than he would to try to calm this Lakers storm.
Terrence Shannon can't hit. Here comes Doncic with 45 points.
Don't forget the shimmy.
It's Ayton and Rob Dillingham, who is...
Give me some of that.
Doncic
good.
lasers one inside to Ayton.
I don't think they're going to have any problem with Ayton rolling to the basket anymore after tonight.
Well, we've seen Ayton is capable of rolling to the basket. We've seen what he did with Chris Paul when he was in Phoenix. He was a rim threat, and that opening 7 is rare company.
Edwards the fake, and he'll fire the triple. 18.
You talk about all the little things. They're going to need all the little things if they're going to get back in this game.
There's a foul. Three. Look at the hustle of Reeves. Save it. Fix it. Ayton. Just like that. Second chance points. Offensive rebounding. And they get the deuce.
It just went through the entire team.
Double-double for Doncic. 10 rebounds. With those 45 points. Close to a triple-double. Reeves has got 10 assists. But there'll be contributions around the Lakers lineup tonight. McDaniels bumped and hits. Off the rim, picked up on the play. Doncic, down court, Reeves.
Dunk it in.
Doncic, 47.
Is that a dunk?
I'll give him a dunk. On a night you
deserves
have
it tonight.
47 points, you get the benefit 2 of the NBA season MVP chance.
He's got now 48 points after scoring 43 from the free throw line. And the Lakers on that run, you see right there, 14-3. Here comes Edwards, step back. Reeves another rebound. Numbers the other way, 3-on-2 in the middle and on the wing. Laravia triple. Ayton tried to get it.
I just love the activity from Ayton as he's gotten into this game offensively. He's picked up his activity on both sides of the ball.
And across the lane. Foul.
Well, now they've set the expectation.
They can do
They
it.
understand what the bar is. And a lot of times, what the Lakers do in that third.
DeAndre Ayton and making sure that them guys getting that rhythm and they're getting an understanding of what they all want and expect from each other. And so you see the work that they put in is now getting a chance to show out here in front of everyone.
One of the things that Redick has emphasized is championship shape. Long three, Luka. From France, 17th overall pick. It's Bones Highland and McDaniels launching a triple. Reeves another rebound.
You think Luka understands
I think
this?
there's enough scoreboards in this crypto.com arena to realize that.
Vincent, Reeves, and a whistle. 3 seconds.
As a big, you're like, somebody shoot it.
Somebody shoot that.
Somebody shoot the ball.
So the Timberwolves lose at a 23-point lead.
And
But here they go with Ingles making the move.
And Kevin, what Wolves fans all around have wanted to see is Rob Dillingham, young piece for the Wolves.
Doncic still in, across the lane, doubled inside, tap in, try Ayton, no.
For all the young guys out there, I need them to understand how important these minutes are that they're playing right now. You will get in film session, and these minutes will be on the film. Just because you're getting blown out doesn't mean that these minutes do not matter.
Leonard Miller, Highland in, and Johan Berger is in, and a timeout.
Now he's going to get 50.
In on Highland, doubled.
Get one shot.
Berger is in there.
Oh, he got the foul!
And Highland will pick up the foul.
Everybody in the arena.
Oh,
71 points, now 92, 23 rebounds, 17 assists.
safety well deserved.
And there's a nice play in the first NBA points for Johan, been league champion. Decorated European player and very young and very long, and Minnesota really likes what he presents. Inside, driving hard, Ronnie James. Leonard Miller, here comes Bones Highland. Works by Coloco and gets it to go.
I've been knowing Bronny as to see the young fella live out his dream right now.
Ball to connect. He'll put up a three. Rebound, look at the sliding move right here by Leonard Miller. 1-1 with the win. Cutting here is Jake Laravia.
Once again, these minutes for these young guys on the Minnesota Timberwolves, they matter. This can get you some playing time.
Finally looking to feed as he drove. Juzang, who played at UCLA, and takes it in and fouled a drafted player, 4th year in the league. Here he is at the line.
And you know, D-Wade, a lot of times the NBA for a short period of time went away from drought in that first quarter, but just
level, but that's what we all came to see. So we thank those guys.
Laravia takes it in Golden State.
Kevin
And
Durant.
KD,
We're at 37 tonight.
Yep, did in that third quarter after the half and did something that they had really struggled with. And that is showing the energy they need, and they came out